Alright, let's try that again with the microphone working. So this is going to be a grenade Holosmith guide and gameplay commentary stream. I'm going to start off showing the build and how I do the combos. It's a very rotation oriented playstyle. So once you practice it and just learn how to play, you kind of don't need to react too much. But it can be difficult to learn that, so we're going to go over that real quick. And grenade is just really powerful nowadays because you can get so much might, and it's pretty easy to land grenades with some added options like instant ground targeting, and I believe I'm using snap ground targeting to show that off. I don't usually use snap ground targeting, but you can use that as well. So yeah, definitely have snap ground targeting instant and retargeting enabled, which are really important to this build because it just helps you to land the grenades. But we're going to go over the build first. So I am using a mix of dragons and demolisher. You get crit chance from the Mistburn relic whenever you have 20 might in World vs. World, and I believe it's 10 in PvP, so it's easier to get in PvP, but there's less might there. So once we have 20 might, we get an extra 10 crit chance, and we have permanent fury whenever we have like above 5 might, which is pretty much always. So we have a lot of crit chance on this build. Check the link in the description for the optimized stats. I just threw this together real quick. But yeah, so we get crit chance from that, and we're allowed to go for like more tanky stats as a result of that and still do really good damage. So we kind of stat check on this build. And then of course the fireworks runes, because we want the extra duration on boons like might, which is really important. Fury, I guess we're gonna have permanent anyways, and then we get some vigor as well. So if you don't want the fireworks and you just want more damage, this build is more of a sustained kind of bruiser playstyle, but if you want to go more one-shotty, then you can go Scholar, but you kind of need to upkeep that might, because the might gives you your sustain, right? It gives you your sustain damage. And then, energy cleansing. Of course, those are the most overpowered sigils in World vs. World in PvP. So you take those, and you're going to swap with your Photon Forge or your Grenade Kit, and you'll get those trigger. They happen on a rotation, so you're going to be constantly cleansing, but not always when you want to. So that's important to understand, because we do need cleanse, but not always do we have cleanse available to us, because we're just rotating through the build. And we get cleanse from going in and out of the rotation, but that means we're automatically triggering our cleanses. So you do have to be wary. You do get some extra cleanse from elixirs as well, but is this live? Yes, this is live. I would never pre-record a stream, right? Surely I would never pre-record. But yeah, Mistburn Relic, extra might. And yeah, demolishers. You basically want around 50% crit chance is basically what you're going for. And or 45 to 50. So yeah, for the traits, we want invigorating speed, That gives us vigor whenever we gain swiftness. We gain swiftness whenever we use Forge 2 or our heal skill. So we get a lot of vigor uptime as well from the Elixir U. Vigor is really important for the explosive entrance. Whenever we dodge, we do an extra attack on our next hit. So it's really important to keep dodging. Don't ever let your dodge bar max out, because you get that extra damage from the explosive entrance. I don't have any might right now, so it doesn't do much damage, but it does pretty decent damage. Boiling Point gives us the free Fury whenever we have 5 stacks of might, which we pretty much get whenever we use Forge 3. And HGH is going to give us extra might whenever we use an elixir. So we just spam our elixirs and we can get to 25 might easily here. And in explosives, now the Grenadier trait has been kind of like buffed, because before it used to give you extra speed and velocity on your grenades, but now that is going to just occur on all grenades. So you could go for glass cannon if you really wanted to. You can go for the Fury, but we don't need that, right? Because we have the Boiling Point from Alchemy. So you can go glass cannon, or you can just go for this, which gives you extra radius on your grenades. So extra radius is pretty important to land your nades when people are moving around, and in World vs. World that's really important because people are moving around a lot. So I would still go for the Grenadier trait, but yeah, you can go for the extra damage here as well. Then there's Blast Shield. This gives you extra vitality based on your power. And you gain extra barrier whenever you hit with your explosive entrance. You can take explosive temper. You can take explosive temper instead. But I believe that the extra ferocity is not really necessary. So I go for the survivability. And then you can go for Big Boomer. Big Boomer gives you extra damage to targets that are below your health threshold. And will give you a little bit of extra healing. Or you can go for Grand Entrance, which gives you resistance whenever you hit with your explosive entrance. And extra critical chance whenever you hit with it. So that can be pretty nice as well when you go for extra dragon stats. The reason why my skill bar is doing this is because I'm holding the caps lock, which is the button for this. So if that's annoying you, it's annoying me too. And then in Prismatic Converter, that's our cleanse. Crystal Configuration, that gives us super speed whenever we use our 2 skill in Forge. And then ECSU gives us might and extra capacity on our Forge. So we go into Forge and we use our might. We get might from having over 100 heat. And then before we overheat, we don't want to overheat. We leave, and then we're gaining tons of might over time. So we want to stay within 100 to 150 heat. Because we're gaining might and extra damage, because you actually do more damage. Yeah, when you're above the heat thresholds there. And you also heal more, so the more you're gaining heat, the more you're healing from the heat therapy. So we want to always be getting our might up. So what is the rotation? Well, use our elixirs to get might at the start. Forge 2, Forge 3 for might and fury. Forge 2 to get that super speed. We want to get, 3 and 4 do good damage. And then once we are about to overheat, we leave, go into our sword. Sword 3 gives us quickness. Sword 2 does a nice burst when you're in melee range. So sword 3 into 2. You can precast 4 so that they're CC'd into that. This is a knockback. So you can do 4, 3, 2, double tap 4. And then you have quickness still, so you're going to immediately grenade barrage. And then you can just spam your grenades at that point. So let's show the full rotation. And holographic shockwave gives you a lot of heat, so you can use that at the start just to get your heat up when you're kind of low on heat. You want to always have heat. Never be low on heat. But it's also an evade. This is an evade now, so you can use this evasive. 1 second evade. So we're getting heat, we go in, we do the 3 into the 4. I'm not going to use the 5 because I'm going to overheat. I'm going to wait one more. I'm going to auto attack until the 3. And I'm going to do 4, 4, 3, 2. Grenade barrage them, and then start about facing and start kiting and using your grenades. Now your heat is lowering right now. And so while your heat is lowering, you're just spamming your grenades while you have tons of might. Your grenades are doing tons of damage. I'm spamming the about face key to get my spacing correct. I want to ideally go into forge before that time because I want to be above like 50 to 75 heat when I go back into forge. And that will allow me to do one rotation and get me to around fullish heat. So then we do our 4, dodge maybe for explosive entrance, 3, 3, 2, grenades, and grenade barrage or whatever. And we also can use prime light beam. Always try to use prime light beam when you're above 50 heat at least, because that gives you the burning field, which actually does a lot of damage even though we're a power build. So prime light beam will do a lot of damage, and it's an unblockable stun. So this is really important. Now, let's try that again. So I'm going to go in, get some heat. I'm really low, so I'm going to use the 5. Kite a little bit, use elixirs while I'm waiting for my cooldowns. 3, 2, I'm going to fall off. Okay, I don't want to leave because I want to get a little bit more heat. 2 into 3, knock back into the 3, 2, grenade barrage, kite. My prime light beam is off cooldown already. I'm going to use that. And then, you know, that CC can allow you to land your grenade barrage from the prime light beam, or you can land other forge skills. You can go back into forge as well to try to finish them off with prime light beam. You can use prime light beam pretty much anywhere in the rotation. Another good time to use it is like when you're waiting for cooldowns in forge. Instead of just doing nothing, you can just use prime light beam. And then we've got Elixir S. So this is a pretty long cooldown now. You can actually replace this with Spectrum Shield, which is stability and damage reduction. But the tool belt skill for stealth is just really nice. Oh, I'm using snap to ground target, so you have to detarget if you're using that. And yeah, another thing is I'm snap ground target, so right now I'm not even aiming at the target, but my grenades are still hitting at it. So that's pretty nice. I usually don't use this because I feel like it's not great in situations where you have to predict where people are going to move and a lot of mobility. So I generally turn this off, but snap to ground target is pretty nice. If you don't want to, it's a lot of skill intensive aiming if you don't use snap to ground target. And that can be very overwhelming mechanically over time. It can just be tiring, right? So it's just like kind of easy to use snap to ground target. It's nice. But that is pretty much the build. So let's go roam in world versus world and hope that we don't get stream sniped. I was told by someone, actually I wasn't even told by them. Someone was told to tell me that I will not be able to stream this week because I don't even know why. They're gonna stream snipe me or something? So basically they're just pretty much every week in World v World, I guess, yeah. Is the music loud, by the way? Oh, that's Condi food. Alright, I'll take it. It's still got damage reduction. It has Condi duration reduction, never mind. Yeah, so the Elixir S is really important because that stealth, right? I didn't use that earlier because I had snap to ground target on. Oh, what do you know? Wait, we're not even fighting Maguma and we're still having a Maguma situation. Okay. Let's just throw some grenades at them. Get their tail. We knock this guy. My heat's low, so let me get some more heat. I'm gonna stability this, auto attack. I could get some pressure. So I'm gonna use my heal skill preemptively. Okay, they're gonna leave. I'm not going to jump into these guys. I'm just gonna hope that they keep running and that I run past them. Okay. Fresh air catalyst. Grenade barrage. He dodges. Okay, what do we have here? A spear vert. SMC's open. Actually, there's a dot down here. There was a dot. So it's really important that when you, because roaming is a lot of zero action and then action instantly, right? And so you're not always going to have the heat that you need for the fights. So it's really important that you preheat. It's important that you preheat the oven, because then it gets nice and warm and you're not burning the outside to cook the inside, right? Preheating is very important. Because actually, wait, I think you keep your heat now, maybe? When you're mounted, you keep your heat. Okay, that's something they've changed. I forgot about that. Been a while. Yeah, so my heat's kind of going down. Okay, there's a fear necro. He feared me twice there. Let's evade whatever this is. There's another holo. Okay, just get immobilized. That, like what I just said, it goes from 0 to 100. Gotta keep your heat up. Alright, so the stealth is clutch there. A static discharge holo on me. And I believe that's a, what is that? Lens. Yeah, it's a Condi Mesmer as well. So, Terra Necros are actually not the worst, because I can cleanse still. But I needed to kite to a favorable positioning. Going up and down that terrain was actually not bad, but as soon as I ran away from the terrain, I lost my sustain. Also, I didn't really get off a combo because I tried to tank the Terra Necros cooldowns, and then I would do my burst on them, and then as soon as I was about to do my burst on them, the holo came in, and so I had to kite a second time immediately. But we need to probably go on holo? There's stability here. Okay. These are nades. Prime light beam. Got the hit. They perma stealth. They're gonna turn on me. Let's go for this necro. Okay, I'm gonna S. We have a lot of heat right now, so I can go into Forge. The Necro's trying to out of combat. So maybe we go on the front line. Is the holo out of cooldowns? We can Prime Light Beam now. Stability though. Okay, let's do the combo here. Into the nade spam. I got chills on them. Okay, we need heat now. Is that another Massendiz? I think this is a clone. That was real. I think they had a sigil on them. Yeah, they had a sigil on them, so that was a real Mesmer. Bomb kit or grenade kit that was adjusted? It was bomb kit. Alright, they're gonna run into their tower. Alright, so let's do the combo here. We're at really high heat. I'll get back into the 3-2. Grenade barrage. Spam all grenades. And do a lot of damage. Look at that. When everything crits, high crit chance is really good on nades because you have so many different multi-hitting attacks. Okay, they're back. Who do we go for here? The Holo used the cooldown there. Should go for him. Stealth here. An S. They're all on. Okay. I'm getting revived. Godlike. Go for the res again. Their entire team is chasing me. This guy actually almost got the res on me. My team went for the camp. And I don't think they're gonna get it. They needed to go for the players. Yes, Baldur's Gate 3 music. But yeah, the super speed is really important there. Alright, I'm being focused again. Let's get some heat here. Prime light. Grenade barrage. Got a cooldown out. Okay, I'm being spammed with CCs. Get some super speed. Grenade barrage behind me. Oh, they went, I win button, distortion. I think they're stuck here in the frogs. Oh, they have a feedback? Using feedback? Okay. Got a druid. I think that's their projectile reflect zone. Let's CC this so they can't stomp this. They can. This Holo overheated, so he's a free kill. Let's get some quickness. Just use the quickness so I can auto attack faster with the grenades and just pump the damage. Alright, so yeah, my team ended up just capping the camp instead of peeling for me back there, but that means we got the camp. So how many healers do you have? That sounds like my guild, bro. I'm gonna overheat. Okay, this guy's pretty low. It sounds like my guild. They made a guild. I made this new Minstrels Haters guild. Well, I didn't make it. It's not new, but they think that I'm saying it to them. But honestly, that isn't that XTC. So yeah, I am saying it to them. They love minstrels. I mean, I'm solo roaming right now. If I got others with me, I guess I got healers. It is what it is. But yeah, the grenade kit is the same old. The only thing that's changed is Mistburn Relic and Flashbang trait. Okay, let's take off that guild. I didn't realize that I was repping it. I don't want to just rep that permanently. I'll save it for situations where there's like 7 healers and 5 like players. So, where 7 of the 5 players are healers. I'm gonna overheat because I kept my might. Oh god, we have a lot here now. We have a tag. Well, this is over. Yeah, you keep your heat, I guess. Did they not own this? They do. No crits. That did 7k with like no crit. I ain't capping. I have 71 crit. But if I use Grand Entrance, I'll get more crit. I'll be at like 90 crit when I have the 25 might. I guess I didn't stack the might there either. Yeah, I do have a healer. Healer Mirage. I think that the super speed trait, yeah, it's pretty broken. You remove chill from you. Mobilize, pretty good. And super speed permanently, pretty much, in World v World. Because it's a 1 second cooldown in World v World, not in PvP. So it's actually more broken in World v World. In my opinion, they should probably nerf that. But, oh my god, there's a lot of ogres here. But, I think the barrier trait could be good too. Just makes you so tanky. Like here, I would gain so much barrier from hitting all these mobs. Alright, so let's do the combo, get some heat. We should probably get these mobs together. Then do the 3, the 2, grenade barrage. Spam stealth randomly, because why not? But yeah, this is a pretty difficult build to play. I would say it's pretty difficult to play. You gotta do the rotation correctly. You have to aim the grenades. You have to have a pretty high APM. It's kind of unforgiving against certain matchups and situations. So I'd say it's a pretty difficult build to play. But when you get the rotation down, it can be very easy to play because you just do the rotation every time. Can be a little bit priority based as well, depending on the situation. But a lot of times, yeah, you're just kind of pumping up the might, spamming the nades, and repeat. Rewarding? Yeah, it's pretty rewarding too. That's the whole point. Grenade barrage for 10k! We got a nade scrapper here. So Elixir Estus. Just to secure the stomp. Looks balanced with trade-offs. I would say that the damage isn't balanced, but it does have trade-offs, yeah. Alright, we got a Condi Scrapper on us. And a heal something. Oh, what was that? That was some damage. Yeah, but look, the Condi cleanse right now is just not happening because it's rotationally based Condi cleanse, right? So right there I needed Condi cleanse, but I just didn't have it. So my heal skill cleanses 3 Condis. Wait, so does my heal skill cleanse 4 Condis? Because this is an elixir that cleanses 2 Condis. If my elixir cleanses 2 Condis and every elixir is a Condi cleanse, then that should be a Condi cleanse, and then my heal skill is also an elixir, so it should cleanse another one. Right? Mace warrior. Oh, this thing. He's got rampage and maces. Rifle Mechanist was strong. Well, yeah, I don't miss that at all. The only people who miss that are the people who played it. I love getting run down by a Rifle Mechanist and having 0 opportunity to survive because he's doing point and click damage while his mech is also doing point and click damage, and if I ever decide to counter pressure him, he'll just port 1200 meters away. Yeah, I love those days. Deadeye? That's gonna be fun. And fighting at their gate is just not gonna happen, right? Like, they're just gonna go in. Alright, let's preheat. Relic of the Mistburn? What should you use instead of Mistburn? What should you use instead of Mistburn? Fireworks, I guess? The Rangers are doing God's work right now. They're zoning hard. Try to zone a little bit myself. We need to get our heat rolling. This Necro just keeps jumping on me though. As soon as I get close, he's just gonna spam me with fears. They're just getting shot at by the bow, bro. They don't like the bows. Okay. We had a nice random cleanse there. Okay, they have a renegade healer. Can Elixir S this if I need? I don't need. We pushing up, boys. We pushing up. Scrapper's coming in. Prime light. Double dodge. I overheated. I'm gonna actually, oh, I didn't need to S this. I was gonna stomp it with S, but they're all coming for me. Guy just ran straight into our group to go for me. Okay. There's the, whatever it's called, feedback. Prime light beam. Grenade barrage. Let's cleanse these condies. I'm just getting spammed with condies. Got stealth combo. He uses slick shoes. We can stealth here. Oh, I didn't stealth my ally. This guy's out of position. Distortion. Whoops. Yeah, the about face there was not amazing. Okay, there's a Reaper here. Prime light beam him. Sword 3 into 2. Huge. Huge damage when they actually get hit by it. Alright, he's trying to give me the corrupt. There's another feedback. Is that a supply crate? Getting spammed with the spear from engineer. And this supply crate again. Stealth our allies. Maybe we can kill this guy. Go for an elixir S-res. I don't know. He's got poison. Alright, Necro's on me again. Does that actually, daze? How does that daze? Alright. Evade this. I did not evade. So the evade frame is 1 second on the holographic shockwave, but it's a really long animation. It says it's 3-4 second cast time and a 1 second evade, but I got hit in the very end of the animation there. Salvage or sell greens. Salvaging probably is worth it, but time is equivalent to money. You can go on the trading post and just make infinite money by like doing work, like you just process materials, right? But then you're processing materials and that takes time. So I would say just sell them, in my opinion. That way you not only are you saving more time, but you're also saving more mental energy, right? It just takes less effort. That's why I do it. It's like the amount of time and like mental effort you spend processing those materials, you could just be getting more materials, right? Also, yeah, did they make the spear 2 a days or what? I noticed that like every time I'm going against a spear engineer, like I get dazed when they use the spear 2. Haven't used the spear in a couple months, but where's my spear? Is this daze? I know there's a stun, but I'm getting dazed. I don't know what it is. Salve it? I mean, you only need Essence of Luck if you need it. If you don't need it, then you don't need it, right? I think SMC flipped, didn't it? This guy's low. Nice, a little bit of super speed from the boys. Got a staff alley. Can kite with the nades. That Virtuoso immediately goes for me. Why does this Virtuoso always run straight at me? Ah, so I'm overheating, which is bad. Oh, they have a Minstrel Tempest now. Spear 3 is a mob. Yeah, it's not a mob that I'm getting hit with. It's daze. There's a feedback. I got resistance there, which was pretty good from the Grand Entrance. There it is again. They're just literally always on me, brother. Scrapper with F5 Lightning Field plus Spear 2 is a leap. Oh, it's a leap finisher? Okay. Yeah, it is a leap finisher, that's what it is. It's gotta be Scrapper or Lightning Field then. That is exactly what it is. It's just weird though, because like the daze isn't really doing anything, but it is kind of annoying. Man, they are really just tunnel visioning me. He's just like inting to kill me. This is like the League of Legends teammates who just like run into enemy territory to try to get a kill and then they get their entire team killed. Except they have a Sona support, so like it's impossible to kill them. But you know. Go for the Elixir S stomp. The clutch Elixir S stomps. I'm getting Gunflame now. The Gunflame is now the main target. Get some heat. Prime Light? Bro, Prime Light Beam is so good. I'm getting pulled now from the back. We need to cleave. Oh, nice. We got their healer now. Perfect. But we're gonna char car. He's porting in further. He's running in further. I guess when your team is dead, you might as well try and go for kills. Because you ain't gonna make it out. NG's the last one. Alright, let's get some heat. This guy goes backwards. Let's try to knock him. Prime Light. Hey, Barrage. Mozilla Firefox reel. I saw the bow one. It's like a bow that's like winged. But once again, I don't like to do speculation content, so when it's out, it's out. That's all. It's just marketing, bro. And the marketing ain't great. Like, I swear, people exist in like the future half the time while playing this game. It's like, oh, the newest patch is so fun, and then like the next 6 months they're like, the next patch is gonna be so fun. Like, half the time they're thinking about the next content and not the current content. When are we thinking about the current content? Feedback on me again? I don't know why. It's not like I'm doing anything. Oh, here it is. I need to get rid of this heat fast so I can go back into Forge. Just go back into Forge. Okay, we're gonna get this on me. Trying to remove boons. They're going straight for me. Okay, he's got Elixir S2. This guy's really low. Get him with the nades. All the boys are here. Okay, let's wait a little bit for the heat to go down, and then we go back in. There is no current content? What do you mean? What do you mean there's no current content? If there's no current content right now, then there is never any content. Like, how long does a patch have to be out for it to no longer be the current content? Like, we just had a huge balance patch. Are you telling me that that's not content? You're just like basically confirming my entire thing. It's like there's never content apparently. but I'm playing the new Nate Hall. And like, let's be honest, like this maybe isn't the content for everyone. But if this isn't the content, then what is? How long have you been playing the game then without content? Like, there has not been content for an entire 2 expansions then. Like, what do you mean? Maybe I guess the raid was content? Unless you think the story is content, maybe that is content. I don't know. The char car. Can stealth here? Trying to get pulled? Oh, that was my team trying to pull, not me. Expansion isn't content? Well, if the expansion isn't content, then I don't know what is. Like, that's the entire point of making expansions, is it's content. Do you go for this? Janthier Wild has touched you? I mean, I don't think it's touched me, but it's definitely better than Secrets of the Obscure. But that's not saying much when Secrets of the Obscure is the worst expansion ever made. It's sarcasm. Oh. You haven't even touched Janthier Wild. I haven't finished the last story patch of Janthier Wilds. I haven't touched that. They said that the voice acting is going to be there soon. They're now, the people who are on strike are now going to be doing the whatever it's called, the voice acting work. Red team is right behind us. Rifle warrior. Oh, there's a big grenade barrage there. We scared the rifle warrior off, so that's going to relieve a lot of pressure. But they're going to be back. And blue's coming in soon. These are actually some decent fights here. What is this Ellie? What is this Ellie, bro? He's just run into my group, running straight at me, hitting me with single target damage, focusing. Holy shit. It's so... And I'm not even like in the front line. Little bro is being way too obvious with his sniping. Try like a non-single target spec when you do that. And maybe it'll be a little bit more covert. Nades had 1200. Did they have 12? I guess they did before the trait rework in Heart of Thorns. Yeah, these are like pretty. These are good roaming fights, to be honest. Like most of the time, it's just Zergs with 17 minstrels and 3 DPS. Like that's what World versus World is now. Like 17 minstrels, 3 DPS. But yeah, these fights are pretty good actually. This is peak World v World. Quickness here. crated. I'm getting spammed with all the CCs. There's another net shot from the whatever it's called. Prime light. Can we nade spam this? I'm getting spammed. He's gonna S stomp. We got the Deadeye down, but they got like 2 of ours down before that happened. And we need to cleave fast. While I'm getting like spammed by 7 different people at the same time. Like every single target ability is just focused at me. No reason. Like a spear kata, or what was that? So spear Tempest? Get a nice prime light. Oh, so the grand entrance is triggering off of my prime light beam. That's pretty nice. Tempest is out of positioning. He's way out of positioning. Try to push in. Alright, we need some heat. Stealth to engage. Prime light beam while I'm in stealth. He's in vuln. Cleave this hard. Got the nades. I need poison out. Nice grenade barrage. Woohoo, that's the cleave right there. That's the cleave. Oh no, we're BMing them. Was that a naked guy BMing? Nade barrage? From my beam! I have a reflect wall. Who is he targeting in downstate? We know. Honestly, this is kind of how what's it called? Throne of Liberty, I think is... Throne of Liberty is kind of like this with the fights, right? Except Throne of Liberty's combat is garbage. But the PvP mode is actually kind of interesting in the way that, you know, large groups come at each other like that. I guess you could say DAOC is like that, but I've never played that or seen any gameplay of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you have level 3 heat, you have to go Super Saiyan to use Prime Light Beam. Alright, this is red. Damn, is that a mace? I'm getting shot with whatever rifle burst. Only me, by the way. Only me getting shot at by... We get this guy? We're a little out of positioning here. We're kind of like getting pincered by blue and red. And the rest of us are for some reason, the rest of our team has decided that they love vegetables and only vegetables. They ain't gonna eat anything else besides vegetables. They've decided. I can actually give super speed to my allies with the 2 skill. It's super speed, yeah. Okay, he's gonna instant crate. We got super speed for the boys. We don't have super speed for the boys. Alright, let's tank a little bit. We know who they're on, so we're just getting a little bit of aggro away from Emmett, so we can peel for him. Holy, that's a lot. Our vegan teammates probably went to SMC? I don't know. This guy did not, he did not back up soon enough. Okay, the rest of them are going to where? They decided to not go for the sentry. They're just on the hill. Okay, yeah, they're in between there. Do the combo. Grenade barrage. Holy! 7k. 7k to a dude with protection on him, by the way. Alright, we're still high heat, so we're going to start nade spamming. There's a Untamed on top of us. Get my elixirs before I get my heat again. I think this guy's like got no stun breaks maybe? We'll swap targets. Alright, let's get some resist here. Use a combo. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the days, right? Okay, Red's just watching. He's in stealth there. Okay, let's do this combo. Prime Light Beam. To the knock 2. And gotcha. S-Stomp. I'm gonna die to the rifle now. Ah! You just hit that daze because I heard you talking about it? Yeah, I didn't know you could do that either. I just learned. You do gyro into spear 2 and it dazes. But like, is that really a big deal? It's kind of annoying that you get dazed. But otherwise, I don't really know if it's too meaningful. But yeah, so in that fight right there, I kind of just did my rotation. And I just kind of like killed him. Like, I didn't really react to what he was doing too much. I just kite in between my burst, do my burst, and like, it just kind of worked out. Like, I was kind of surprised that I killed him, to be honest. Like, I was just looking at my skills and I'm like, oh, he's dead. Like, it is what it is. Yeah, if you're using those two skills anyways, you might as well use them in an order that creates a higher effect. So yeah, it's still relevant, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's a big deal. This guy's on the wall with the... Yeah, that'll happen. Can we go for the res here? Yeah, we can. Yeah, we should just not be fighting near this, because they can just free cast on us like this, and we cannot kill them, so we're just basically dying for free. They have no chance of dying themselves, and we do. If you have multiple lightning fields. Well, if you're using spear, you don't have hammer. If you're using... what is the bunker gyro called again? Bulwark. Bulwark gyro I don't think has a lightning field, does it? Oh, it does, it does. So Bulwark Gyro does have a lightning field. That's pretty decent then, yeah? Shredder Gyro does. Yeah, if you use Shredder Gyro, then that'll definitely give you another one. But the thing is Spear a power weapon, or is it a Condi weapon? It's a Condi weapon, right? So... would you be running Shredder Gyro with Spear ever? I don't think so. You just don't have gear for well, so besides people doing things suboptimally, would you ever run optimally Power Spear? What are the stats on that gear set? The build is linked in the description of the video. No, it's not at all? Okay, so you wouldn't. Alright. So just Bulwark Gyro and Function Gyro is going to give you the days. This guy's vengeanced. Rest in peace. I can do nothing for you except that. You actually got the res. I was gonna go out here and prevent them from resing, but... And if you look at my boons, I have Fury permanently already. I don't really think that matters with the boon duration. I have Vigor pretty much permanently, because the Elixir U and the Swiftness, whenever I gain Swiftness, or Super Speed, gives me Vigor. And then I get Might, obviously, a lot. And I don't really gain protection other than my heal skill, which gives me regeneration too. If I could get some regeneration, that would be nice, but I don't really have healing power, so it's not a big deal. Let's get some heat. I'm gonna give myself stability, evade. We're gonna do the big combo here. Grenade barrage. Ooh boy! That grenade barrage. So that was the combo right there. Pew! I didn't have any heat though, so I just say pew. I can't go prime light beam. I just say pew. It's not my main account. Why? Why would you think that? What makes you believe that? Is it the fact that I'm rank 6,000? Is it the fact that my engineer is a char? Like the one on my main account? Is it the fact that I... What else? Oh, so you think I would be higher level on my main? Is that what you're saying? This guy's got a rifle. Wait, so you think 6,000 is low? 6,000 is too low of a rank. Can we combo this guy? Yes, we can. He's Elixir S resing. He's using nade barrage as well. I'm gonna block this because he used supply crate. I actually deleted all of his turrets. That's pretty nice. Get quickness here for the nade spam. Ooh, 5k. Okay, we got a DH on me. I'm gonna do this. I actually cannot go into whatever it's called. Okay, this is good now. We lost a lot of heat. Get rid of that. Dodge the grenade barrage. He's running into my grenades though. I have the advantage when he's running at me. Overheat! I overheated. If I just didn't overheat there, though, I would have been fine. Well, if I didn't overheat, then I wouldn't have peeled for myself as well, but I think I used a Forge 5, which was an evade. I got value from the evade, yeah. But I just did not manage my heat well, because I pretty much before, I never used Forge 5. Never. Because Forge 5 is a good way to overheat. But now that it's an evade frame, you kind of want to use it. And so you'll overheat a lot more often. So you have to be really conservative with your Forge 5s, or you need to really wait to go into your Forge to use it, or to allow you to use it, right? Because like, if I go into Forge and I'm already at 75 heat, I can't use Forge 4 and 5. I have to use either one, because I have to use 3 every time, obviously. So if I go in, and I'm already at 75, I enter, if I use Forge 5, like, I'm already overheating if I use anything else. I just have to leave. And I have to spam 2, because that's my mobility and my condition cleanse. So we don't really have any room for the 5 there, even though we need that evade frame. So you really have to just wait for that heat to go down. Bladesworn is the engineer theme. You saw 10k at my necro. I don't think so. You must be looking at the wrong video. Maybe you're looking at Jen's video. Maybe you looked at a video on guildgen.com, because Jen makes videos as well, and she is 10k. I am not a split personality. There's just a Jen there as well. This guy's getting bursted by something. Vert. He already asked. Mayday. He's using supply crate as well, which I think is good, but if they counter it, it's such a long cooldown. See, now, like, when we're chasing him, it's really hard to land nades. But when he's chasing us, it's really easy to land nades. Predictable movement plus projectiles moving towards each other versus unpredictable movement and projectiles moving in the same direction. Survival warrior. Dodge. Dodge. That's dangerous. Okay, virtuoso there. Oh, you are that holo. Okay, I see. Or that scrapper. I thought you were just on like playing on another server too. I'm getting like boosted with barrier here. Gotta dodge. Getting shot at. The Spectre was giving, or Daredevil? No, there was a Spectre there. Where did your fellow blue individuals go? Bro, you are on the wrong server, man. The blue individuals decided it ain't worth to stream snipe me anymore, I guess. This guy's pretty low. Dude, I'm getting pocket healed by a Spectre. Let's go. I can go full in then, I guess. It's a spellbreaker. Can't kill spellbreakers. Willbender here though. Now this is the stream sniping that I enjoy. Pocket Spectres. Holy. Ah, he's below. A Primal Beam, nothing. As a Veil? No. See if we can... Oh! Let's get this guy up. He got whatever it's called. I'm gonna have to do this. Can we get the res? We can. We can. Oh, we did it for this hammer kata. Unblockable? Pew. No, it's not a massive prime light beam there. Didn't peel for their support? True. I didn't peel for them. But we did in the end. This guy was in stealth, we knew that. When someone goes in stealth, they don't disappear. They're still there. You just can't see them. There's an important thing that a lot of people just, I don't know, they don't pay attention or something. But like when someone goes in stealth, a lot of people just stop cleaving. You gotta keep cleaving in that area. Alright, we gotta go for this warrior though. He's destroying us. He is really taxing us. Maybe we should just leave though. Oh, we got it down. I'm gonna Prime Light Beam. Oh, see, now he's over here. Prime Light Beam! Big burst? Holy. Into the nade spam. Into the grenade barrage. Into the... I'm gonna probably overheat here because I went in too early. Oof, I'm getting rifled. We can res this guy. Bro's dead again. I don't think we can get him up. He's too low HP. The more you die, like the more you get downed, the less HP you have in down state. I don't have nothing for this. Oh, I do. Prime Light Beam! Oh, he rallied. That would have been such a huge cleave. Oh, we can still do it. Oh, I'm dead. We went over Zealous. They get the stomp. Nah, he's in stealth. Nah. Nah. Oh, ideal food. That prime light beam baited me. When you hit the montage clip, prime light beam, you don't back out, man. You don't back out. You go in and get that clip. Whether you get that clip or not is going to be dependent on whether you die, not whether you disengage, because you going into that fight and getting that clip by your choice. They are going to choose to allow you to get the clip or not, whether they die or not, whether they pressure you or not. But I ain't going to leave. After I see that prime light beam, I'm going in. Evade this. Okay, I didn't have my sword 3. With a tag over here. So yeah, I can play some PvP later as well. This build kind of works in PvP. I just have bad aim with the grenades. Does NG rely on super speed? Yeah, pretty much super speed. Super speed and range. I have a lot of range on NG usually. NG is about spacing, and so yeah, super speed helps you to keep that spacing up. This guy's got his invulns, not anymore. It's time. It's time for a prime light beam! It's just so satisfying hitting a prime light beam. And it's a 40-second cooldown, so you can get that dopamine pretty often. They're reviving over there. We got the stomp anyways. Dude, our server is popping off right now. I usually stream like 5 hours earlier than this, but I'm gonna be entirely honest with you guys. I relapsed to League. It's probably not, you know, it's probably obvious that that was the case if you watched my Discord, but I relapsed to League and I've already uninstalled it again. I went on a lose streak and then I went on a win streak. And I was like, you know, this is cool and all, but like we're not getting anywhere, and this is just, it's fun, but it's really not that bad. Like the community is toxic, but it's really not that bad. It's like if someone tells you something that hurts you for your feelings online, it's like, yeah, what are they gonna do? It can ruin your mental, sure. But that's only if you play the game a lot. Like if you play a lot, yeah, it'll ruin your mental. But if you play, I find like 2 matches and I'll get like a trolling teammate and like it's just kind of funny. But like 7 matches of trolling teammates, you definitely lose your mental, right? So you just gotta not play it, and that's why you have to uninstall every other day, like I do. Just uninstall every other day. No, but really, I had to uninstall or I couldn't even stream today, because my PC actually just gets blue screens from their shitty anti-cheat service or whatever. I would keep the game installed and just not play it, but I have to actually uninstall it. Let's get the yo, we're just stat checking them right now. They have an actual ladder. Well, the thing about their ladder is it's very knowledge and experience based. Which means, yeah, there's some skill in it, which is nice and all, but a lot of times it's just, do you know how to win? Not, can you execute a win? A lot of times people just don't know how to win because it's extremely complex. That's why. Guild Wars 2 is, yeah, it's a little bit complex, but it's mostly about the action and the performance more so. League is like decision making and knowledge, which I like. I like that a lot. But it also means that there's a massive difference between the people that play it. Like even more than Guild Wars 2 has a difference. It's way bigger in League. What song is this? Besaid Island. That's the Besaid. It's the FFX2, not FFX. This is the Una protagonist soundtrack. Besaid Island. X2 is actually, unironically, top 5 Final Fantasy games. Changed my mind. There's 10, there's 7, there's 6. I don't know. I think 10.2 is better than 8. I think 10.2 is better than 8. I think 10.2 is better than... Is it better than 9? I'd probably give 9 4th place and then 10.2 5th place. Or if I said 5, then give it 6th place. Alright, let's do our rotation here. Because I'm he. Oh, we gotta go for this guy. We also need to not die. Can I use heal skill or will I die? Oh, canceled it. I'm actually getting healed. Holy. Getting CC spammed? Stealth? Change direction? There's a Harvey on me. Oh, he dodged my, whatever it's called. I'm getting sniped again. Can we get the stomp, boys? Can we get the stomp? Can we get the stomp? Guys! What are we doing? He's 2 HP. Cleave! See, like in Guild Wars 2, that is literally all you need to know. The difference between good and bad is just like, does one team cleave to down and does the other team not cleave to down, right? Like that's a difference. It's that simple. It's really that simple. Everything is about down state in this game. Who gets the first down and who cleaves. That's it. That's pretty much it. That's the whole strategy of fights. And obviously baiting cooldowns, counting dodges, positioning. Okay, there's a little bit more to it. It has the option to close chat. So the thing about closing chat is it's not worth it because you actually have more fun by talking to the teammates who are not toxic. It is possible for you to talk to people that are not toxic in that game. There's like 40% of the players in that game are toxic, and then there's 60% that aren't. And then the 60%, 20% of that 60% are have chat off, so you can't talk to them anyways. The other 20% are chill, and then the other 20% will kind of like, they'll judge you for talking to them. Like, they'll have chat enabled, but they don't want you to talk to them. Like, you'll tilt them by typing anything. It's like, hey guys, how's it going? And then someone will say GG. It's like, oh shit, my teammate's talking, it's GG. We have a talker, it's GG. Or like, you'll say something that makes it sound like you are maybe not like a hyper tryhard. GG guys, he's not a hyper tryhard. Or your teammate will actually say something that's really off. Like, they'll say, alright guys, I got 2 brewskis in me, let's go! And then you're like, okay, dude. And then he goes 0-5 in lane phase, and you're like, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of why that feeling exists, huh? No crits. Dodge that. Harb. Spear Harbinger. He's gonna mount. Spear 4 has been used. He used the I win button. There's a dodge. Prime Light Beam on the second dodge. Stun break. Okay, we need to stomp this with S, or I'll get one-shotted by the warrior. Oh boy. You gotta dodge that. He's got on... Do I have the chill? No. He's got on the staff though. The community is like, making generalizations like that is not the best idea, because not everyone is the same, right? You don't want to generalize communities, because then that kind of puts you in the toxic part, right? But you know, the tribalistic stuff is like saying everyone that plays Final Fantasy 14 is a weeb furry. Like, yeah, there's a lot of those, true. It's like saying everyone that plays Guild Wars 2 is just casual, doesn't know what they're doing. Yeah, there's a lot of that. Not everyone. A lot of the times it's casuals who know what they're doing, but they log on only when there's content, right? Which is not very often. Evade. Can we not get reflected? But yeah, I don't think everyone in League is toxic. A lot of the times it's fun when you find someone who isn't toxic. It's like, I'll play support and my support will be, or my ADC will be toxic as hell, and I'll just go roam and play around my jungler, and my jungler and I will win the game or whatever together. And like, oftentimes the toxic people are just bad anyway, so it's like, you want to play around the people who want to win, not who have like ego issues, because those are generally the worst players. And so I actually really like the honor system in League as well, because it's like, yeah, honor doesn't really matter, but it's almost like that's the only meaningful thing in the game, because rating is meaningless. It's like you still get the same fight, but it's like if your teammate honored you, it's like you played well, which is not really indicative of that either. But it's like, I want teammates that I feel like honoring. You know, it's like, I don't care whether I get honored or not. I care if they felt like honoring me, right? That's the whole thing. Because then you have that camaraderie of like, yeah, dude, we got him with that gank earlier, and then we did that massive play together to get momentum. And that's what's fun. I don't really care about the dopamine of like getting rating. It's what keeps people playing, but it's not what they enjoy when they play. I am gonna die. Yeah, this rifle Zerk is just he's just able to free cast when he's got more numbers like that, and so we can't even go anywhere near it. Except when we have more numbers, then he's a free kill. It's like, turn the other way. But yeah, he's just gonna die now. Yeah, he's just getting supported. Can't do anything. Gonna rifle Chrono on him. Minstrels plus Zerker, what do you know? Well, the reason I'm uninstalling it is not because I hate it, it's because it's just blue screening me. The Vanguard is just terrible. They banned you for infinite time? Yeah, that's just the permaban. When they banned you for 10 years, it was like they wanted you permanently banned, but they didn't know whether 10 years would be permanent. I mean, it is what it is. The thing is, though, like, if you get banned in that game, it doesn't really matter. Just make another account. Same thing in Guild Wars 2. Just make another account. Like, you can so easily make your account and just start playing again. Obviously, your skins and all that stuff is important, and that's a lot of the reason why people play. But just don't do the thing that'll get you banned, you know? And what's funny is that a lot of people do things that should get them banned, but they skirt the system, right? Like, they will call you slurs, but just use code words for it. It's just funny, like, people think that if you say a slur, it's like the worst thing you could do, but then many people just say basically slurs all the time. They'll, like, what's a good example? Like, if someone wants to say, like, a black slur, they'll just say, they'll say like dark skinned or something like that. Like they'll just be racist basically, but they just won't use the words, right? And it's like, yeah, that's not cool either, bro. But they'll do it anyways because it's like it's acceptable because it doesn't say the word, which shows a clear hypocrisy in the entire culture. I think it's like, well, you should be banned for any kind of racism, not just saying one racist word. Like, well, I guess that's a problem. You got a lot of people, and a lot of times it's just people that are just mad. People are just mad, and they'll just say the worst word possible that they can think of. It's like, yeah, I guess that'll occur. Yeah, we can't really take this fight either because they have minstrels. Yeah, you can't get banned for inting unless you admit to it. Unless you admit to it, or like you're going like 14 deaths every game. That's another issue with League, is people constantly use the phrase report. It's like, report my Mordekaiser for dying 17 times to their Nidalee or whatever. I don't know. So you're not allowed to play the game if you're bad at it? Like, you're not allowed to play if you're bad? You're just gonna lose rating if you're bad, right? It's the only thing. That's completely fine if you're bad, but I think he's here, yeah. Being bad at the game means that you will lose rating and go closer to the rating that you deserve to be at. Right? That's the whole point of the system. Just because you think that you should be at a higher rating and your teammates are holding you back doesn't mean that they should be banned. And I think that that comes from and this is also relevant to Guild Wars 2, right? Like, same thing. I play PvP very rarely, but every single time I play, you get these cringers that are just like egoing for rating. And they're mad at their teammates for not being as good as them. It's like, well, what rating are you and what rating is he? It's like these people abuse the rating system to get higher rating. And then they're mad that they're playing with lower rating people. Right? Like, well, first of all, your elo is inflated, your rating is inflated, so you're not even as good as you think you are. And second of all, and when I say they're abusing the rating system, I mean like they're duoing with alt accounts, right? So that the matchmaker is going easier on them, right? And then they get mad when they can't win because their teammates are bad. It's like, well, yeah, that's kind of what happens. There's only 2 platinum players playing right now, so you're going to get some goldies in your match. Make your next alt account, little bro. You get flamed every single time. Yeah, well, are you playing unranked or ranked? Because if you play unranked, are they flaming you in unranked? I feel like they shouldn't, but could happen. What is this here? This is kind of like minstrelsy looking. They're standing next to each other and just spamming heals, I guess. I guess we do decent damage if they don't reflect. I see a low B warrior, that's a newbie in the back. Prime Light Beam! Holy, that's a huge one. They flame in unranked? Well, that's just cringe. I mean, honestly, if your teammate plays badly in ranked, it's like, well, yeah, you can kind of, you can say whatever and banter, but when people get cringe about it, goes beyond the line. They target you and then AFK. Yeah, they do that in League too. They'll like they'll spam ping on people. They'll like ping you, which is supposed to like, I don't know what the purpose of that ping is for, like it pings a player. But the only reason people use it is either to flame you, because they're probably chat restricted anyways, and they can't speak. So they just spam ping on you. Minstrels ain't gonna get out of this one. He's gonna get out of this one. Yeah, that's another thing. In Guild Wars 2, if you lose a team fight, it's entirely possible that you win the next team fight. Or you rotate around and like win by changing how you play. But in League, if you die, the enemy has a advantage. So not only do you have to play differently, but you have to play more safely because they are stronger now. So it's like the snowball effect happens more in League, right? And so, yeah, I guess you can kind of get a little bit mad at your teammates for feeding in League. But in Guild Wars 2, it's more like you're just outnumbered when they die. And so, yeah, sure, they just need to stop dying. but also it's still winnable. League nowadays has a little bit more comeback mechanics. I find that it's actually really hard for you to snowball in a lot of cases, unless it's like super silver match. Like I see a lot of times they'll get a lead early on like a non-scaling champion. They don't know how to secure the victory, and then like they give the enemy shutdown kills, which is like extra kills. The more kills you get, you give the enemy more gold the next time you die. So they'll like get a shit ton of kills, and then they'll just die randomly because they are out of positioning. Give the enemy tons of gold, and then they come back in the game, and then you're no longer winning. So it's like a lot of times, yeah, you can snowball, but nowadays it's pretty forgiving, I think, which is really nice because it gives you, like, if your teammates are feeding, it's actually that's the solution to feeding is comeback mechanics. So yeah, I guess in Guild Wars 2 they need more comeback mechanics. Sorta in a way, the way nodes are designed are comeback mechanics because it's easier to decap a node than to cap it. That's somewhat of a comeback mechanic. But oh, you're talking about the scuttle crab. Yeah, it just gives vision. It's just more objectives to go to and create fights, I guess. I think that's what they are. Because objectives force fights. People will just sit under their tower and they'll just farm if there's no objective that they have to go out and risk their life for. So it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that one. Otacon as well. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one is not really that great. It's kind of nice, but it's also like it's pretty hard to kill early on, but if you just wait like maybe 5 minutes, it's pretty easy to kill. You scale up more. But the thing is, like, it causes fights. So it's pretty good. See if we can find some more fights here as well. Pretty good. I'm gonna die to fall damage here. Pretty decent fights all day though so far. I mean, it's Saturday, so it is what it is. We might do some PvP soon though. Yeah, it's Otacon. It's easier said than read. They added feats? Yeah, they added feats, which is like going for kills or objectives allows you to buy stronger boots. So like your 6-item build is stronger than the other team because you can like invest more gold into your boots. Because like at 6 items, your boots are like what, worth 1,000 gold? And so you'd rather have like a 3,000 gold item instead of boots, but like it's kind of weird to have boots, no boots, right? Because then you're just, everything is slow. So in a way it's like kind of nice because then you can still use boots, but also have like a better item. But only one team can do that. So the team who doesn't get the feats, which is like getting the first 3 kills, getting the first tower, or something like that. I don't even know. I played the game a lot recently. I still don't know. I think it's just the first 3 kills, maybe. I don't know. Condi Mirage. Yeah, the temple map has some comeback mechanic on it. But for example, Revenge of the Capricorn does have a comeback mechanic, but in a lot of cases it's not a comeback mechanic. It's a snowball mechanic. Because the winning team just gets the bell too. Okay, Scepter. It's a tanky Scepter. Boom. Oh! He did not expect the grenade barrage. Another thing is, grand entrance triggers on explosive entrance, but your grenade barrage, I think... Wait, is he just gonna die out? Pro didn't want to self-res? Yeah, I mean, it's not only more entertaining to watch, but more entertaining to play. Probably they probably added it for pro play though, for sure. Is the initial thing. They probably had a lot of pro matches where it was like the meta became so known, and because that game is so overly optimized and stuff, that everyone knew exactly where to go and when to fight, and they just ended up not fighting because they knew it was a bad fight. And so they needed to do more things to force them to fight, right? Objectives are always forcing fights. So it's nice, yeah. I use alchemy instead of tools. With grenades, yeah, I use alchemy instead of tools. If I use tools, I would be static discharge. The whole play of tools, the playstyle of tools doesn't really work out with grenades because you want to stay in grenades for quite a while. And so ECSU works better with grenades because you get more sustain to keep spamming. You don't have to swap in and out a lot. Static discharge works better with a non-nade build or a non-kit build because you're swapping in and out of forge more often, which triggers the static discharge more because static discharge triggers on forge. It's more of a playstyle thing more than a which one is better. Yeah. Kylo has no comeback mechanic. It's really boring. I guess Coliseum is definitely a good map. Pretty decent. Why is this guy going for him and not me? He's going for Justin Timberlake. I mean, don't you want to fight me? This Willbender definitely is winning though. Yeah, I don't know. I guess in maybe PvP. Let's go PvP. I'll play rank just to see if there's anyone in rank. Let me get some water. I'm most likely using the wrong traits. What do you mean by that? Oh, the mesmer? Alright, he used his thing. Need to block this. Oh, he's got unblockable. Timing? So yeah, he just deletes me with unblockable. But because of that, he doesn't have much stun break. What is the deal with all these rewards? Like, could they just not give me that many? I would prefer that if they gave me like 30% less loot, but just gave me it in pure gold. I would choose that every day of the week. Because that's pretty much what I'm doing anyways, because I'm not processing any of the materials. I'm not doing anything. I'm just vendoring everything. I'm losing time. Alright. We got a PvP match. So in PvP, because the Forge 2 has a longer cooldown, I think it's better to run the barrier trait. Because look, Forge 2 has a 4-second cooldown in PvP. So I'd take the barrier trait instead. And then I'm using Mistburn Relic still. Rune of the Doliac. And that's pretty much the same thing, yeah. Oh my god, wait, did I click unranked? I'm in ranked. Look at this, dude. I have a Signet Warrior called Riven. And if you know Riven from League, you know this guy is glass cannon as hell. I mean, you can tell just from the signets, but we might not win this game, but we'll see. Meanwhile, over here, we have our typical Condi Reaper doing God's work for our team. And then Dad Gamer with all of his wings and stuff. Longbow DH. It is what it is. Jake Demoni. This is the Minion Master this is the Minion Master main. This guy only plays minion builds. Holy. Alright. We've had some characters, that's for sure. We've definitely got some characters. Just getting spammed with CCs. I need to go for this. Prime light. An S stomp actually. Res. Ah, the DH was not resing. He needed to res. Alright, we get the stomp. They've all got stability, man. We're just gonna lose this fight. We're all dead. It's a situation. We overheated. It's not good. We just cleaved that. Riven destroys. Riven destroys, bro. Okay, he's using everything on me. We missed. Jake Demoni can hold mid. He's a mini master. Riven's at far. Riven gonna die, bro. I need to help him. Get our might up fast. Nice. Riven destroys. Bro, he just deletes the bodies. Riven has a 10-second ult. It's like they're running around together. Where'd he go? Okay, Riven's gonna pop off. Full heals him. Oh, he's dead. I need to preheat. There's already like one warrior there. I can't go in there. I can't go here either, but I can maybe bait them. He's gonna vengeance. Stealth. He got it down. I can pop off. He's in vuln. I'm getting daze spammed. I don't want to get CC'd here. I can get the knock. Nice. Oh, he's Condi. Ah. So they have a Condi Zerk? Or what is this? I'm running some meme build. Riven's back. Riven's back, baby. Ah, I'm blinded. Ah. Yeah, they have a Condi Zerk. It is what it is. We do have a 2-cap somehow. We gotta play to Riven's strengths, bro. Get that kill. Get that kill. Oh, he's gonna rally. He's gonna rally. Ah, ah. Oh, get the kill. Get the kill. He's vengeancing. Oh, bro's just deleting in vengeance mode. Okay, let's go for this guy. Core Necro. He goes back to die. This is good. He's off node, so we cap that. Wait, there's another Necro there now. Wait, what happened? Is he alive? How is he alive? And how is my guy dead? I'm just so confused, bro. Like, you were watching the down body, weren't you? I fucked up. Okay, I need to do this. My teammate gonna help me? Okay, they're here, they're here. I will cap the node this time. Could not trust this guy to just watch a down body while he's capping. Unfortunate, but I guess so. He's gonna go for the beast now. Look at that. He's gonna go for the beast while our necro is fighting another necro at mid. Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, they have respawners. Riven is dead at far, probably, because she's outnumbered. Our necro wins the 1v1 mid. Jake Demoni, the 1v1 minion master necro god. Okay, I want to ambush here. There's an evade. Okay, this guy's just running around. Let's see if we can get this guy. I'm gonna stand on no port. Grenade barrage. He's got his heal. We gotta go for this target, man. He's literally out of everything. He's got nothing. Go for him. Alright, we still have mid, but we're gonna lose other stuff. This warrior. I gotta go home because our DH cannot be left alone. To bait that. He rallies. Timing was pretty poor there. Riven's here. Okay, Riven, you don't need to cleave that though. We're fine. We're fine, Riven. You don't need to cleave that. Holy shit, bro does not have a. He's only got one thing, and it's go. He got one gear. He's like, what's that one guy from 2.5 Men? He's like that guy. It's a vengeance. Okay, we gotta go help mid. Jake Demoni is holding it down at mid. See, whenever I have a duelist on my team, which is what Jake Demoni is doing, like, we do pretty well. But whenever we don't have a duelist, we just get punished so hard. All of our rotations just are so inefficient. We need a duelist in every single team comp. Okay, let me go help this guy out. I need to get rid of some whatever it's called. Some heat. He's got a well down. Okay. CC him. CC him. I canceled my animation, that's bad. I had a Chrono Burst that I just could have gotten for free. Oh, they have a Support Guardian? Since when? Support Guardian's gonna try to kill me? Alright, bro, your teammate's dying. Questionable decision there by this Core Guardian. Most Core Guardians I see are not very good because support is generally just so overpowered. The most people that play support are just they're kind of boosted by it. They're in a higher rating than they should be. And so most of them are not great. Support is just really overpowered. So if your team doesn't have support and theirs doesn't, you have generally a good chance to win. But yeah, that was just a meme match, to be honest. That was that was something. The thing about that Herald though, the Herald that they're playing like spear, sword, shield or something. The only thing that's really dangerous is the spear 4 and the sword 3. And then they just have like a ton of evades. So as long as you just count their dodges and evades and just don't waste their cooldowns, you can kill them. But it's like a tax because it takes so long to kill them because they're just running so much defensive shit. But they don't really have that much kill pressure. Yeah, Charlie Sheen, that was the name I was looking for there. Our Riven is Charlie Sheen. He's only got one gear, and it's go. Anyone has even tried Grand Entrance yet? That's what I'm playing. I'm playing Grand Entrance. Yep. Yes, sir. The reason why Grand Entrance is good, in my opinion, is because not just the resistance, which is kind of nice. Weakness is pretty bad. I don't like weakness on me. I don't like blind on me. The thing though is like if you have blind on you, then you're probably your explosive entrance is probably going to get blinded, right? So yeah, I think you have to land it. Yeah, I think you have to hit the explosive entrance. So if the enemy dodges, you don't get it. But I like the crit chance because, and I guess they can deny you the crit chance too, but I like the crit chance because it means you don't need to go Intel Sigil. So you can have Fury, Mistburn Relic, which is 10% crit, and Grand Entrance. And so that's like 90% crit. 90% crit is basically Intel Sigil. The crit increase, it's 10%. So you get 10 from Grand Entrance, 10 from Mistburn, 20 from Fury. So if you're at 50% crit, that's 90%. I'm at 68 because I have Fury right now, so I'm at like 48 in World v World. You get 90% crit with Mistburn and Grand Entrance. Which, to be honest, is not always the case. You don't always have 90% crit. You gotta be at the thresholds or hit your explosive entrance. But the thing is, like, you have permanent vigor. So there's that. You can dodge a lot. And because of that, I can go non-vision sigil. And by the way, I never really liked vision sigil on NG because in situations where you can't just do the scripted rotation, you kind of like mess yourself up because then it's like you have to swap and then your vision sigil triggers and then it's like, well, I'm kiting right now, I don't need my vision sigil, and then you're like, oh, I'm ready to burst, but you swap, but your vision sigil's on cooldown, so now you don't get the value. It's like really clunky in that way. And so I just like having the pure stats when I do the rotation properly. What does this do? When I have over 100 heat, it does 4 blades. Yeah, so you do this. Get to 100 heat. Wait, so what does Prime Light Beam do over 100 heat again? Field duration, 10 seconds. Field damage increase over 100 heat is 10%. Duration increase, burning duration increase over 100 heat. I think the field duration is the same no matter how high. Like, just don't use it under 50 heat. That's all you gotta know. Let's see how long it lasts. So it should stop at 30 seconds, right? Yeah, it's a pretty long. That's really long, actually. Because if there's a down body there and you prime light beam that down body, The beam is there until that fight is over. Like, there is no way that anyone is reviving through a Prime Light beam if you have enough damage over time. Like, if they just instantly, or sorry, if you have enough burst, rather. If they instantly revive it, then your Prime Light beam doesn't give you value. But if you can keep it down for like a couple seconds, then you're gonna get a lot of value from the Prime Light beam. Is Willbender up to date? It should be. They should all be up to date. And if it's not, then you can ask. But I would always assume something is up to date rather than assume it isn't. Because we just updated everything. So right now I'm seeing no duelist. I'm seeing 0 duelists on our team. This is gonna be a bad match. We need a duelist. I don't think they should do this, but it would definitely make matches more balanced if they made you queue in as a role. Obviously, I don't think that they should do that though, because then they like force two duelists, 2 DPS, or like it just doesn't work in Guild Wars 2. Because you can run 1 duelist, you can run 3 duelists, you can run 2 duelists, you can run 1 support, you can run 2 support, you can run 3 roamers, 2 duelists, you can run 1 support, 4 DPS. You can, you know, there's so many different comps. So yeah, it just wouldn't work to have like role queue system. But the thing is, you just need like 1 support and 1 duelist, and that's it. So maybe there's some way that they could force like 1 duelist per, like 1 support per team. I don't know. Maybe like you queue up as a role, but it only takes 1 support and 1 duelist, and then the rest it just throws in. I don't know. That'd be stupid still. I don't think they should do that. I'm just spitballing right now. Okay, got the fear out. Instantly, they're on me with a rampage, or what was that? Can you see seed? Flamethrower. Oh yeah, so I'm using the barrier trait right here. Grenade barrage him. Prime light beam! Oh my god, the damage, bro. We need to do extra damage here though. They actually rezzed it. What the? What happened to my team? Oh, he missed it. Well, we're outnumbered, so I guess there's that. No, he didn't chase fast enough, so he didn't get hit. Are we killing a pet here, or what? I need to get out of there. I don't want to duel though. I'm not a duelist, bro. It's starting to appear that we do not have a team comp here. He's gonna try to hit me with the derecho. Stand on the node though, we need a decap. We need a Zerg. We've already lost one. Yeah. Our team comp is looking pretty garbage. Just perma outnumbered. And we feed into the warrior 1v1 as well. As expected. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm getting chased. Every time I go somewhere, I see an ally dead, and I see more enemies than allies. Start by surviving. Oh, there's an ally there. Nice. I'm just permanently chilled from that. It's really annoying. Yeah, we're just gonna lose this. It is what it is. I don't think it matters what rating it is, but I think, yeah, it might be platinum. I've got 3 on me, actually. I don't know, they just spam CC on me. They don't need to do anything else. Is this a support Tempest, or is it a DPS Tempest? He's got Signet of Water, so probably support. I mean, what happened there? Don't we have support for teamfights? I see. That's what happened. They just shit the bed and instantly die. Okay. And this Harbinger's just always on me. Just permanently on me. There's the I win button because you needed that to 3v1 me. Just like everyone on the map is on me because there's literally no one else on the map. I have to overheat here. I mean, we can cleave this, can't we? Yeah, we got it. Alright, cool, cool. Can we cleave? Alright, let's go. I mean, this is definitely a good match for me to show the kiting, that's for sure. That's pretty good, yeah. What is this meme build? Flamethrower? Okay, this guy's just gonna run to the node, and he's just gonna play his duelist role like he should. We're gonna do this unblockable. Man, it's really hard to even touch him, man. And he's even counter pressuring me too. Alright, we get him down here. Oh, we gotta cleave it because they're gonna rally. Okay, I have my support here. The pet is just doing all the damage here. You love to see it. My support is dead. Yeah. No super speed on 2 is painful. No, it's not that the no super speed isn't there. It's that It's a 4-second cooldown. It said I'm just sitting there without a leap for 4 seconds. I explained this earlier. Do I like the concept of push? Yeah, it's fine. There ain't nothing wrong with push. Okay, 4 on me. News at 11. NG in a good state? I don't think it's meta right now. I mean, Scrapper is good, Talo is good, but I don't think it's meta. Because the meta is Harbinger, which is already counter to Holo. Yeah, whenever Necro is meta, NG is basically not great. Whenever Holo is meta, Necro is not great. Because, like, Necro counters NG. And Necro is, like, the god class right now. So I think maybe NG isn't great now. Keybinds? I have a video on that, if you want to see that. You can type, is it settings? You just go to see settings video on my channel. I mean, there are moments where Engineer is like the god class. And it's just running people down. Even Necros, like, they counter the NG at that time. But then the Necros just get run down by other things at that time, right? Whenever Necro is just not great in the meta, the NG is thriving. But, like, if you're all NGs, then I guess the Necro can be pretty good. Flamethrower autos? Yeah, about that. Now you gotta work for them. Thief? I mean, Thief is pretty good, yeah. Spectre, Daredevil, Deadeye. Name it. You can play it. Well, like, a lot of people like Harbinger, but I think Reaper's better right now. Harbinger just has the I win button, which a lot of people like. But Reaper has a lot of I win buttons too, like pretty much any button in Shroud. Harbinger has an evade though, I guess. Whenever, in Harbinger is also like the Ego 1v1 spec too, that's true. Reaper's like the DPS carrier team, Harbinger is like the Ego 1v1. So, decide. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Play Reaper. Just get it done. Put the Reaper in the bag. Bonk? Man, that was That was a pretty good match, though, to kind of show some of the situations, like how to kite. Like, I survived pretty well in that last match. I think I died, what, twice? I'll play maybe like a couple more PvP matches. We had some pretty good gameplay today, I think. I don't think I played perfectly in a lot of the situations. I definitely did not. This is not an easy build to get used to. And I have not played this build in a long time. I did play it when the patch came out, but not for long. So yeah, if you get muscle memory for this, you'll definitely be deleting stuff. It's fun. And it's challenging to play, so I think it's worth your time. Condi Reaper's better? Yeah. Condi Reaper is just, you know, that's the fries in the bag spec. Just kill stuff. Kill stuff and it can't escape because it's perma-chilled. One thing I noticed is when I use Forge 3 and then go into Elixir S, it doesn't do the Forge 3 second time. Like, it does this. Oh, now it hits. It wasn't doing it before. Maybe I did it too early. Maybe I canceled it. You get bored of Reaper? Well, do you play Condi Reaper? Because I think Power Reaper's a little bit more challenging. But at the same time, pretty easy still. Now, if you're looking for what's better, obviously, you know, I'll tell you what's better. I'll say Condi Reaper. But if you're looking for something that's fun, which I know a lot of people are, they get bored and they want something new and fun to play, absolutely, here's something to try. But yeah, I think there's a balance there. They want to play something that isn't that hard. Like, they still want to win, which requires a lot of practice. But they also want to play something that's new, which is going to make it hard to win. So basically, they just want some new flavor of the month brain dead build. Because they don't know how it works, so they can easily play it and learn it and then move on. Is that what it means? Alright, I'll give you the new flavor of the month brain dead build. Terror Necromancer with Transfusion. That's it. Core Necro. Yeah, I removed Chill, but I actually have the Barrier trait now. Because the thing is, I don't have Hollow Leap up whenever I want it now. I use Hollow Leap for mobility a lot of the times, and it's a 4-second cooldown. And so a lot of times I'll use the Hollow Leap, it doesn't cleanse anything, then I'll get immobilized or whatever, and then it's not up anyways. It's like, well, I have to cleanse using other things anyways, so I might as well just get some barriers so that I can tank up. I can spam this just about as much. Get more value. This guy is going straight in. And I have super speed from other ways, I guess. We're gonna insta Prime Light Beam this. Or maybe not. Our teammate, which instantly went in, just died. We did a lot of damage there. We need to cleave this. I'm gonna get quickness so I can cleave faster. You rallied! And now we can't go for anything. Like, everything is so alive, except this guy. Should I S-stomp it? I should have S-stomped the first guy. I can just cleave. Oh. Bonk? I need to S this because there's like 3 on me for some reason. Why is their entire team on me, bro? Were we not winning that fight? We had to cleave. Oh, the boys are here. The boys are here. We got him. The respawner. Oh, I'm just getting perma everything on me. stealth. Like, what happened there? They revived me and then they just kept chasing me, but my teammates did nothing? What was that? They should have, I don't know, they used every cooldown, I guess. My teammates were just capping nodes is what happened. They were capping nodes instead of trying to go for fights. But the thing is, the thief, which was capping nodes, cannot defend those nodes. So what is he doing capping nodes? We're going to lose the entire map now. Put the fries in the bag, little bro. Actually, he thinks he's putting the fries in the bag by decapping, but he's not. Putting the fries in the bag means just pressing W on the main call target in team fights. Stop trying to rotate, bro. Just help us win the fights, and then we'll play the nodes. Alright, alright. There's a Reaper here. This guy's actually Blood Death. So, like, he doesn't eat any meat, basically. He basically doesn't eat any meat. He's full vegan, bro. Nice. Pull him off the node. I'm going to decap and then go for the fight. There's a down there. Yep, perfect. Prime Light Beam happening now. Big cleave, big cleave. He's always got this chill well up. That's so annoying. We change direction. He's in Shroud. We can only nade spam. And now I've got this on me. I don't know, man. It's like kind of weird. It's like their entire team is just focusing me. Our Necro's at far. Why is he not in the team fights? I just don't understand. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop team fighting. I'm just gonna play like a thief. I'm just gonna only go for picks. So this is kind of what we're doing right now. Picking. Oh, no, their team is here. I'm leaving. And of course they're on me. As usual. Surprise. You can enjoy your outnumbered situation. Alright, I decapped that. I'm gonna go far. Actually, this guy's low. I stand on the node. Okay. I can take a 1v1. He does not know that skill's range, huh? Double dodge this. Prime light. Perfect. We cap the node. I think we already did. He's dead. Alright, we got a 2 cap. Our team is getting zerged at home. Now they know how I feel. But this time I'm getting shit done and they were not getting shit done. Alright, alright. Are they still zerging our home though? Like, what are they doing? 3-2-1, 3-2-1. What the hell was that positioning? Double dodge. Prime light or whatever. He's just left. We are doing that thing. We're doing that thing. Okay. So they've used that cooldown on me. I need to S this because their entire team is rolling up on me. I'm going to go to another node. They're just running at me again. I have like 3 blast gyros being cast on me per minute. Prime light beam! Holy prime light beamed. This guy. Oh, wait. I can't because we're getting zerged again. Is there going to be also a well on me? blind. He's going to use his I win button on me, because why would that not be on cooldown? Okay, we're going to leave. Let my team get zerged. The enemy team only knows how to zerg. Our team only knows how to get zerged, I guess, so we're just going to play around that. Unblockable. Stand on the node. Slick shoes. I'm going to S here because there's 4 on me. Go for the decap. Still, how many of them are chasing me when they have no nodes? Okay. Actually do this and just go for far. Look at this, bro. They're just like 3 in roads. Animals. I'm gonna decap him, punish this. Okay. This guy has no cooldowns. I guess he does. Finish him. He's gonna dodge this. The animals are here. We're getting punished. This guy has 0 cooldowns and still no one was there to get the kill. We lose our nodes. Like, what is this thief doing? Hello? Can we pretend that the fries, we know what the fries are? Like, sure, maybe you're not putting the fries in the bag, but can you at least, like, identify that the fries, you know, are a potato-y subject that maybe needs a little bit of salt on them? Can we do that? Alright, we need to get to mid and decap that. Wait, how many necros do they have? Oh, I fucked up. We're not going to get the decap now. Okay, we are. Okay, can we stand on the node? We got necros to stand on the node. Our thief is dead at far. That's whatever. He can't get up. You okay there? Okay, there's a soul beast on me. There's a necro on me. I go far. Y'all can do whatever at mid because they've used everything on me. I will get this kill at far. Nade barrage. Can we knock him off the node maybe? Get this stomp. Okay, can you do the stomp then? Alright, cool, cool. Zerg him. That's his projectile block. Okay, he's dead. Prime light beam this when we're gonna use this as bait maybe. Use this as bait. Yeah, we need to use this as bait. There's the well. Hold this node, hold this node. Okay, they're leaving, they're leaving. We can go for this Reaper. Gun him down. He has nothing. Boom. Knock him down. I have weakness on me. Grand Entrance would be really good right now, huh? Sick'em Soul Beast is on us. I think we win though. I think we win with this node. Jesus, man. I gotta play the Duelist, I gotta play the Roamer, I gotta play the DPS. And that is why People play bruisers in PvP so that they can do everything. Yeah, I mean, I didn't rotate perfectly during that first part because the enemy team was just zerging us. But as soon as I realized that they were doing that and our team was just worse at fighting, I just out-rotate them. And I do top damage too! Don't be a baked potato, put the fries in the bag. Holy. I mean, that was definitely... It was a good match, but only because I was the protagonist. Anyone else in that match, no, like, not trying to like hype myself up here, probably like 99% of people in that match, that would be an unwinnable match. It'd just be like unwinnable because you're constantly getting focused while also having to do so much damage. And I guess you just play a more broken class and it'd be winnable. I mean, Hull is pretty good, but not the best. If I played a more broken class, what would that be though? Catalyst? I think you'd get run down as Catalyst too. I don't know. I think it did pretty well, the Holosmith. I don't think I want to play PvP again though after that. I think we will, we play like 3 matches. Yeah, we played 3. Yeah, that's good enough. That's usually what I play, 3 matches. That second match that we lost was actually... I would say that this match was easier than that last match, because this match was just unplayable. This match was playable. So there was something that I could do, and therefore it was a test of something that I could do. Whereas this one was just like, okay, let's just let the enemy team constantly have one of our nodes because we don't have a duelist, and then try to win the other 2 nodes whilst on the timer of one person just owning a node the entire time, and us just feeding into their duelist for free. Because no one can fight that, and just dying over and over. So it's basically 4v4, where the enemy team gets just a free node. And then we have to fight on 2 nodes. That's what that last match was. So that was not fun. But that last match was not really showing how to play the build as much as just how to play rotationally, I guess. I guess it was more rotationally how to rotate, which I guess is good too. Sage Condi Tempest, well the thing about that is it's a duelist. And I don't think I would win as a duelist there. I think I had to be a bruiser, roamer, like DPS to win that match, which is the best archetype in my opinion. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The mobility is Sword 3, Forge 2. That's it. You get super speed, which is really nice, and you can use stealth with the elixir to reposition, and that can give you some distance. That's pretty much it. Just super speed and leap. Fireweaver with the spell echo. Yeah. Yeah, because your Gale is never going to land because it just gets randomly dodged or blinded, so you got to use 2 Gales. Or the first one will just get stun broken anyways, because you can't bait out their stun breaks as a Weaver anyways, because there's only 1 spell that they have to stun break. So yeah, pretty good I guess. Spear version? Well, the thing about Spear is you kind of get run over if you have to block, and yeah, you don't have You don't have any like defense on that weapon. What do we have here? About to get run over. Oh, I have a lot of heat already. I see a bunch of minstrels is what I see. I guess we're just not gonna take that fight. Ah, yes. Flamethrower, well, the flamethrower autos are still pretty okay, but like you can't just only spam that, right? And the 5 skill is kind of like just better autos, but with a cooldown. Let's be honest. You liked it because it was brainless and easy and rewarding at the same time. And that is cool and all, but like not fun to play against. So for the health of the game, yeah, they kind of had to nerf that. Ooh, 10k. We hit the 5 digits. I didn't have that much might. We have over here some redders. It's preheat. Wait, this is the guy that's always typing in team chat. Can you test meme build? What do you mean? Of course you can test meme build. What does it have to do with me? You enjoy brainless gaming? So you want an auto attack build basically, right? What is an auto attack build? I mean, Condi Scepter Catalyst is an auto attack build. Have you tried that? Hello. I'm gonna get run down by this willbender. Get some heat. Oh, the boys are here. The Riders of Rohan. They came from the west? No, they came from the south. I'm gonna stealth into Prime Light. Beam! Oh, he's blocking. I can't hit him. What can I hit him with? I need a ground target, man. I ain't got any projectiles. I can't hit him. Man, cocked. Damage advantage from them. Kilometer long buffs on players. Yeah, so keep buff is pretty important. It gives you a decent amount of stats, but like right now, Our keep is like tier 1. So we're not getting that many stats from it. That's the keep buff. It's only while we're near the keep. So I lose it, it's no longer there. Now I have, you know, these are class buffs here, but to the left here, World v World experience, Borderlands, which is like a little bit of a buff, and then Reinforced Armor, which honestly, there's zero reason why that should be in the game. It like gives you 1% more vitality and toughness, but they grandfathered that in because there was an item in game that was kind of like pay to win-ish, and they didn't want people who paid for that item to think that they got gypped, so they allowed them to like, whenever you talk to like a repair, because they removed repair from the game, you don't have to repair armor anymore, and they allowed you to buy this item that lets you repair from anywhere, but now you don't have to do that anymore, so that item is useless, except now you can give yourself that one buff using that item, but literally just get rid of the thing. Come on, what are you doing? And then yeah, I don't really have that many buffs. Sometimes there's like guild banner buffs, and there's a banner that gives you like all of the guild banner buffs. So there could be like 8 of them. Oh, this guy's playing like full glass. Ah, double full glass. And I did not have my Elixir S, because I just used it. Now you like 4 kit NG. Oh, okay. So you don't really know what you want. Or you're just an engineer main, that's what it is. An engineer never really knows what they want until they do. And that's just them thinking they know what they want. They don't actually know. There's always something that they could improve. Engineer mains are always... they're never satisfied with what they've got. They've got to keep improving. I built this bridge, but maybe I could reinforce the stability by adding in these stabilizers. Hold on, let me try to make up some bullshit real quick. Maybe I can increase the stability. Oops, I panicked and used both my stun breaks. I'm kind of dead. There's also like a lot of NPCs, so if I just get away from the NPCs, I'll probably be fine. Oh, why did I go in? 1 second cooldown on the leap. Pretty good. Okay, he's still in Shroud, so I'm not really scared of him. We got one more coming in. He's still in Shroud? What are you doing, buddy? He's Death Blood. This guy's really afraid of me. Oh my god, random CC. Prime Light Beam! I'm getting CC'd randomly again. Minions are all over me. It's fun. I need to wait for heat to go down. There's another random CC. God, I love Ranger. And just like a tanky Reaper, and then whatever this is that just keeps spamming Longbow 4 on me. He missed it. He missed it. Okay, let's stay on this Ranger. The Reaper just doesn't die. I'm gonna Elixir S stomp this. Nah, you ain't getting this res, little bro. Alright, we're gonna give him the business. We're gonna put the fries in the bag, if you know what I mean. I randomly clicked on my UI, and the boys are here. That was just really annoying. I'm just permanently CC'd that entire fight. That's another thing. NGs are very weak to CC. So if you... there are some like perma stability scrapper builds. Those are kind of nice. But they get countered by Condis. Nah, there's no way that you're BMing this hard. He's synthing while in fight. We're fighting right now, dude. You can't just synth. That's BM. He hits me and then he goes for the synths. What, did you think I would let you just do that? Bro plays like a pianist? I'm not playing Ellie right now. Sorry. Holosmith or engineer is not like piano. It's more like a... I would say it's more like drums, yeah. Because you're just doing the same rhythm. I mean, I guess Ellie is that too. Yeah, I guess that's kind of true. I guess the analogy falls apart regardless. Tighten the Nargle spanners with the Whirl Coil Transfigurer. That is some Asura thing there. That's an Asura engineer thing. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I just associate that with Asuras. To me, Asura is like... Yeah, the Asuras are smart, but they also try to sound smarter than they actually are at the same time, right? Like, they are smart, but they're also not as smart as they think. And so they try to... At least from what I got from the personal story, that's what the Asura are like. I think that's a pretty good assumption, right? Asura generally, not all of them, but generally, like, that's what a lot of the Asura are like. They're kind of like, they think they're smarter than others. But they're just rats. Meanwhile, the base Sylvari actually know more than everyone, because they learn through the dream, which is potentially infinite knowledge. Okay, let's not over-exaggerate. That's not a Sylvari trait to over-exaggerate. That's a human trait to over-exaggerate, because they believe in gods that don't even exist. Am I right or am I right? Balthazar, he don't exist. Cormir, she don't exist. They're over-exaggerating, the humans. Why did I go stealth? The progenitors, yeah. End using training. Norn for the elite racials? Yeah, true. Norn is like, yeah, they don't have any cool lore, but they do got cool skills. Norn is just big humans. Every review of Guild Wars 2 is always like, ah, yeah, you got your 5 races. There's humans, and then there's big humans. Like, every review since the dawn of time has said that exact line. Don't quote me on that. It's kind of true, though. There's a reason why. It's a low effort, high accuracy line. My inventory is full. I think we end the stream now. I think there's not many people roaming. I started the stream quite late, so NA boys got some live content, but I don't think there's many people playing right now. I don't know. And we did some PvP matches. I mean, yeah, I would say all 3 of those matches were pretty decent showcase. When the game is unwinnable, when the game is winnable, when the game is kind of like not that hard. We got a Condi Thief here. He's just gonna shoot himself. Okay, Dagger Storm, he's gonna run away. He's just gonna reset. Okay. steal to me or what? What are we doing here? Like, look at him. He's just perma-dodging backwards. This is the most vegan playstyle I've ever seen. And then he's gonna get the boys on me. At some point in time. Prime Light Beam? Just gonna keep running. Okay. He's gonna out of combat. Oh, he's almost dead. We actually hit him there. He's going out of combat. Okay, dude. Oh, wait, he's right here. He ain't got any mobility. He's kind of out of combat, though, so he could do that. And now the boys are here. And now he's gonna play extremely aggressively. I think the boys are here, though. We got someone with me. Yeah, I don't know. That thief. I'm not going to fight him. How do you counter perma-block Ellies in PvP? Well, when they're blocking, they are progressing the fight without really allowing you to progress it. So what you need to do is get your rotation perfect so that when they're doing their block, get value on using some skill that doesn't rely on hitting them. Like sustaining, setting up a burst for later. Maybe you put a trap down on node, which is unblockable. Maybe you give yourself boons to prepare for later. And then they'll run out of cooldowns eventually. Because those blocks do have a cooldown. The issue is that, yeah, they do rotate through many cooldowns in a series, and that can kind of seem uninteractive. Because, like, well, he's just always invulnerable. But the thing is, he's not always invulnerable. He's not always invulnerable. It's just that he's invulnerable longer than you are able to survive, right? So you need to survive longer to basically bait out their cooldowns. That's just how it works, yeah. And yeah, Prime Light Beam is probably one of the more fun skills to use. Okay, we got minstrels on me. So minstrels Mirage, minstrels Tempest, minstrel Chrono. I think it's about that time we log off, boys. We've just saw 3 minstrel roamers. I think we're good. Is there anything else that needs to be said? I think pretty much just check the build, yeah. The build pages are updated, and this video is going to be... Oh yeah, just the audio and visual feedback of the Prime Light Beam is just good. It's just good. I mean, there's a reason why that's a thumbnail, right? That's why. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you guys want to see any other build updates. Obviously, it doesn't mean I'll do it necessarily, but I do see the comments, and it's easy to rage bait me into playing something if you say I don't think this build is viable. You're just not like understanding that like this build doesn't work anymore because everyone plays burst and you have no survivability. Like I will be, oh yeah, you think so? Oh, let me try and play it then. Let's see if it doesn't work anymore. And then you've rage baited me to play the build that you wanted to see me play. It's just that easy. But the thing is, I'm self-aware of that, and so it's not going to be that easy. Jen rage baits me all the time. She's like, this build sucks. And I'm like, oh yeah? And then I log on. I'm not even playing Guild Wars 2. I'm like, oh yeah? And then I log on Guild Wars 2 and I start playing that build. Yeah. I got nothing to say. That's just you got me. You got me there. I don't think pistol core engineer with 4 kits is viable. I don't think anyone can play that, especially not you. Alright, see you guys. Like and subscribe the video as usual, and I'll see you next time.